Hi, welcome back to this video. First video was just a quick little rundown of how I changed the way the bike looks from factory. This video I'm going to talk about a couple of the other changes I've made to the machine which affect the way it looks more than anything else first. I'll start with the fork brace. The fork brace is acting as my fender and it keeps the front end more stable around hard cornering. I've added stainless steel brake lines because they look cool, but really because they give better brake performance. I've changed the location of the speedometer to a smaller one. That small speedometer reads in miles an hour. And currently this machine has, you can get it in, as you can see the headlight is rusty. It's also an angel eye, hard to see, a very bright light. It has just an angel eye halo light on it. Very bright. Also my tail light. This is a small one with two purple dots on it. Makes it really look cool in the nighttime. Also my turn signals have been modified to a point where they're up here on the handlebars. And then to the back. I always use my hand signals anyhow. These turn signals simply cover my legal obligation to have a turn signal. I've got two car horns. They have a good rip to them. They are very unapologetic. If you're on my way, I'm making you move. Once again, my rusty gas tank installed an aviation style quick fill cap on it. Also, this little device here is my vent. It has holes that are drilled up on an angle in order for it to allow it to vent. It also has an internal baffle I had to create to keep the gas from coming out of the top of the tank. Staying with the gas tank, some of the only things I paid anybody to do on this bike was to add these bungs in for my fuel gauge. Let's see, I'll move the bike. That's an indication of my fuel. Without having to stop and open the gas tank, this is a very basic machine. It doesn't have a fuel gauge on the dash. I also had the same modification done on this side to the oil tank to indicate my oil level through this tube. Basically, if I can't see oil in it, I need to add some. If it gets down to this level, I have to worry about it. I've modified the license plate down nice and low. Unfortunately, just realizing these are my license plate lights, but they're both burned out. I'll have to replace them. I've only noticed this now. Another change I made, again, was the exhaust, this bracket, the whole seat assembly, and the bracket underneath it, the exhaust, the wrap. The air filter, as I mentioned, was a dog dish. Okay, and I made the brackets to hold it to the cylinder to keep the whole carburetor assembly solid and rock hard. The brackets for the headlight. I'll turn the headlight off so it's not so bright. And I have a water bottle. Gotta have a drink of water when you're riding. Stainless steel, durable, on a nice little holder. Really works out very well. Another thing I really like are my bar end handlebar mirrors. They make it easier to ride. You need to be able to see what's behind you. I also have a throttle lock, almost like a cruise control, and a throttle rocker, so I can just hold my hand on it and it operates the throttle. All the wires for the controls have been run through the handlebars. They come out here underneath, so there are no wires hanging out, no ugly collections. Another one of the styling mods I did, just because it's cool, are my bladed levers. These levers have the blade running across the front. It's actually slightly sharp. That would hurt to get a bit hit with it. Most levers only have this portion. They may have a ball on them or something, but very few, I have not seen another set of these, have that on them. Another necessary modification was the addition of an oil filter. These motorcycles from the factory did not come with an oil filter, which was kind of a crazy thing, but hey, it's the way they build them. Another thing I had to do was I had shifted the shifting lever backwards in order to reach it because the foot pegs had moved back. Originally, the foot pegs were mounted here, so that shifter had been forward, so it was here. And then it also had some highway pegs mounted here. So I moved the foot pegs from all the way here, all the way back there. Changes the position of the ride. Changes the way the machine handles also. Okay, that was just a quick rundown on some of the modifications I've made to this bike. These were the minor modifications, the ones that make it look different. I'll get into the other modifications made to the bike in the next video.